Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As of late on Sister Wives, Kody Brown uncovered that 3 of his darling vehicles were being auctioned off. Presently, tender loving care fans contemplate why he would do that. Is it on the grounds that Christine, Janelle, and Mary Brown never again help to fill the cash safes? Quite their ways of life increase, while he appears to decline. Peruse on to figure out what fans are talking about. Bits of hearsay that the father of 18 children battles with cash drifted around for quite a long time. But in 2021, his total assets sat at about $1 million. Nonetheless, a ton of that was restricted in property. Thus, it appeared to be that he battled with cash liquidity. Now that a companion named Brian, who ends up possessing a vehicle sales center, is assuming control over the vehicles, hypotheses emerge about it. Some attention fans suspect that the two work together to purchase and flip off vehicles. Might Kody at any point Brown simply conceal a few resources, or on the other hand, would he say he is simply selling them in light of the fact that a monogamous couple doesn't require such countless arrangements of wheels? A major hypothesis is that now is the right time to do some genuine improvement on Koyo Pass. All things considered, the sister spouse's star appears to have burned through large chunk of change on neglected land expenses, and that can amount to a ton of money. Be that as it may, in June, Kody, Janelle, and Robin's land parcel was at last paid. Review that Janelle Brown has been pushing for advancement. On Reddit, a hypothesis emerged that Mary, Janelle, and Christine's takeoffs left Robin's significant other tight on pay. The greater part of the grown-up kids are monetarily free. Furthermore, for what reason should the exes need to fork out for Robin's youngsters? Mary generally did well with Lou Laro. In the interim, Janelle and Christine appear to do well with their Plexus business. Be that as it may, Robin produces zero, to the extent that attention fans know. And overpowered noted to a limited extent. I believe it's exceptionally advantageous that once every 1 individuals who are bringing in cash leave Kody chooses it's the ideal opportunity for his vehicles to go. In the answers, a fascinating reaction showed up. Janelle leaves moves into a luxurious 1,200-square-foot loft, Mary leaves and starts redesigning the B&B, building bougie shop. Christine ventures globally with a lot of her children, liberated from setting aside her basic food item cash for excursion. Leaving Kody appears to accompany a huge lift to the nature of the wives. Kody is by all accounts the only one scaling down. As such, the wives party hard, liberated from giving their ex their cash to go overboard on Robin Brown. Selling the vehicles could imply that the sister spouse's patriarch feels the squeeze now that they are autonomous. What is your take on the hypothesis of Kody Colored's previous spouses saving their money for themselves, leaving their ex broke? Do you believe that selling the vehicles is the clearest indication of a decline in monetary conditions? Sister Wives star Kody Colored cherishes his vehicles and his hair. It created the impression that he could effectively keep up with them, and his fixation was clear. Yet presently it appears to be that very much like he needed to head out in different directions from 3 of his spouses, he needs to do likewise with his 3 most loved vehicles. As of late, watchers were in shock when they got to realize that the patriarch really had 3 vehicles that were of high repute to his heart. However, for what reason is Kody selling 3 of his vehicles? Is it true that he is confronting cash issues nowadays? Or on the other hand, was it essentially a mask to show his exes that he was out of assets now? What is Kody doing nowadays? Each and every episode of Sister Wives Season 18 winds up making debates as they air. During a new scene, fans saw Kody's choice to sell 3 of his number 1 vehicles. It incorporated his truck and his game's vehicle, which was truly dear to him. Indeed, even Robin conceded having a few sweet recollections with them, and reviewed them all. In any case, the inquiry is, the reason is Kody selling 3 vehicles in a solitary shot? As of late, a Reddit string began and uncovered that he was offering his vehicles to, as a matter of fact, his best pal, Brian. The last option is his colleague and loves managing vehicles and their buying also. Thus, the patriarch chose to give his vehicles to him. At first, a fan made sense of that Kody owed some cash, maybe to Brian itself. Subsequently, to clear the levy, he chose to offer his vehicles to him. However, other Sister Wives watchers feel that he apparently could have an ulterior intention behind this demonstration. As Kody has at long last headed out in different directions from his 3 wives, the crowd accepts that Kody is attempting to conceal his cash from his exes. A client stated, "I thought it was dubious, could be stowing away $$ from his exes, particularly Jay." The overpowered likewise concurred with this forecast. This could be it. Somebody further pondered, he and Robin will likely petition for financial protection sooner or later. The prominent fan additionally made sense of how this move of disguising resources could help Kody from getting away from any sort of kid support from now on. Kody Brown and his accomplices battled seriously to take care of the Coyote Pass property. The Sister Wives stars had a fantasy about building their homes on it. Be that as it may, as the duty weren't cleared, they weren't allowed to begin the development. As of late, many sources affirmed that Kody and Janelle at last wound up taking care of the contribution for their family property in June 2023. Thus, watchers felt that maybe Kody was offering his vehicles to gather assets for the Coyote Pass property. A client expressed, "I figure he was offering vehicles to take care of Coyote Pass." Another pondered, "I expected he was offering to attempt to get cash for the land credit." A few fans even brought up the monetary issues that Kody and Robin have purportedly been confronting nowadays. A client made sense of that 2 of Kody's children are in school while they likewise have a contract, less pay with less wives. Thus, there is a fair opportunity that he needed to auction his vehicles just to cover out his bills or a few exceptional sums on his cards. However, most of the crowd trusts that this move was for settling the assets of Coyote Pass property. For what reason is Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown truly selling his 3 vehicles including his darling Games vehicle? However, they are simply gone to his dearest companion's home. He is as yet heading out in different directions from them. Is there a genuine purpose for this choice? In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown showed himself selling 3 of his vehicles. This incorporated a truck and his dearest sports vehicle. He and his family had a great deal of recollections in the little white Games vehicle. It was vigorously highlighted in Season 1, and that was where he discussed polygamy. He had shared why he cherished it so much and why it functioned admirably for himself, as well as his loved ones. Kody's 4th spouse, Robin Brown, recollected the adoration that they partook in it. Simultaneously, previous 3rd spouse, Christine Brown, reviewed her little girl, Sable being the final remaining one to drive it. Presently, he was offering them to his companion, Brian, and assisting him with moving the vehicles. However, Kody cherishes these vehicles, why he is truly selling them. A Reddit string was begun to examine this, and the overpowered set up the pieces. Clearly, Brian really claims a vehicle sales center, so they added this hypothesis. Yet, assuming those 3 vehicle titles had the wives' names that were leaving like Mary and Janelle alongside Kody, I could see Kody offering resources or professing to sell them. A BFF with a showroom can conceal your vehicle, get it for a minimal expense, exchange it to other family with a new title in another person's name, and so on. They then inquired as to whether any other person really purchased the scene between Kody Brown and Brian, where the last option is probably buying every one of the 3 vehicles. All in all, what was other Redditors' take of this hypothesis? One accepted that Kody should owe somebody cash, potentially Brian. One more added that they enigmatically review somebody, saying that a side occupation for Kody and Brian is to purchase and exchange vehicles. Subsequently, that would follow. It has been brought up how Robin and Kody Brown tend to overspend. In this way, some Sister Wives fans figure they might be harming for cash. Along these lines, this is the way they are attempting to make extra and move in assets to better places. Then, one individual addressed on the off chance that selling the vehicles was a method for assisting with Coyote Pass. Janelle Brown had raised that they had a period cutoff to take care of it before it was removed. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.